Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another predictions video. We got SummerSlam 2025 predictions, the first ever two-night SummerSlam. We got a lot of expectations for this show. Not gonna waste a lot of y'all times. If y'all new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We just started the channel, trying to grow out, this community. So let's get it, man. SummerSlam 2025 predictions. Feel free to comment down below yours as well, but let's go. All right, starting off first with Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Kind of, which this match had a stipulation to it. But either way, Karrion Kross, I feel like WWE wants to push Karrion Kross, but they just don't really know how to. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn winning this match. I want to be wrong, and I hope that Karrion Kross wins this match. He just won the match on Raw. And they have not gave him, a new contract or offered him one. So I kind of have a feeling this may be Karrion Kross's exit match out of the WWE. I really do hope not, because I like Karrion Kross a lot, but I do have a feeling that Sami Zayn will pick up the win here against Karrion Kross. Won't be the best in-ring match, but I'm excited to see, the story that they're gonna tell with these two. So yeah. All right, next, not too much to say about this match. I've kind of voiced my opinion on this match over on my TikTok. We got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll taking on Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul in a tag team match. Again, not really excited for this match. I thought maybe Jelly Roll and Logan Paul could have had a match, but I get it. They need two vets to make sure that, everything goes right. As long as Drew McIntyre doesn't get pinned, then we do not have a problem. With that being said, I am going with Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. And next, we do have the Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez representing the Judgment Day, defending against the newly formed tag team of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. I'm loving the work they've been doing with those two. Was really iffy with the pick for this match after Raw when Judgment Day retained the tag titles on the men's side. So I'm not sure if they're going to have everyone keep their championships. And I think when Liv Morgan does come back, the Judgment Day should have the Women's Tag Team Championships to kind of be like, we don't need you, Liv Morgan, to further on that storyline. But I think they'll win them further down the line back. So with that being said, I'm going with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss to become the new Women's Tag Team Champions. I think it'll call for a great story. I think that Charlotte and Alexa deserve it. And it'll be very entertaining. I think Roxanne and Raquel will eventually get them back down the line. Maybe that's when Charlotte and Alexa start the one-on-one feud. But yeah, I got Charlotte and Alexa taking the titles at SummerSlam. Next up, one of the many matches that I'm looking forward to on this card. It is the TLC WWE Tag Team Championship match. The Wyatt Six defending against MCMG, DIY, Street Profits, Fraxium, and Rey Fenix and Andrade. Man, this match is going to be amazing. I think this is an apology to the wrestling, universe for not having that other TLC match on WrestleMania. I think this is going to be a great match right here. It's going to be a lot of good spots. But I am going to go with the Wyatt Six to retain here. I think if they want to legitimize and, make us take the Wyatt Six seriously, I think that winning a match like this, a high-profile match like this at a big stage like SummerSlam, will do that. I mean, at least I hope. But yeah, man, I'm going with the Wyatt Six. I'm really excited for this match. It should be a really good one. And yeah, besides that, yeah, Wyatt Six retain here. All right, next up, we do have Solo Sikoa defending the United States Championship against Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match. I'm happy that they added a stipulation to this match because I feel like it would have been a little bit more boring or less exciting if they didn't. These two are definitely going to deliver. I thought their match at Night of Champions wasn't all bad. We did see the debut of Tala Longa, or Tala Tonga. I'm sorry. They just switch up the name so much that I forget. But I'm going to go with Jacob Fatu here to take the championship away from Solo. Maybe we see Tama Tonga return. We're definitely going to see some shenanigans, some interferences. Hopefully Jimmy Uso comes out, and I think we might see the return of Tama Tonga. And not that the more I need to say about this, I think Jacob Fatu will take the United States Championship back, and it should be a cool match. And then next up, we have Dirty Dom defending the Intercontinental Championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles. Man, do I really want AJ Styles to win this match. And I feel like SummerSlam is definitely the show where Triple H likes to have a lot of new champions. And I say that, and I don't really have too many championships changing. Kind of a spoiler for the rest of the video, but I think Dirty Dom is going to retain here. I think that AJ Styles will maybe eventually win it. But I don't know. Something's telling me that Dirty Dom's going to win. It's not really a reasoning. It's just, I don't know. I feel like Dirty Dom, they're going to probably, prolong this, and they'll maybe have another match, and that's when AJ wins it. But here at SummerSlam, something's telling me Dirty Dom and I gotta go with the first thing that my mind says. So, and what I truly feel. So I'm going to go with Dirty Dom to retain a championship here, and yeah. Now for the women's side of things, for their championship, Becky Lynch defending the title against Lyra Valkyria, wrestling soulmates right here. Every match that they put on, even since NXT, has been a banger, and this is gonna be a banger as well. But the result of this match will be Becky Lynch retaining the championship, and I do think that because I do think that Bayley is going to interfere in this match and cost Lyra, not necessarily teaming up with Becky, but I think that she's gonna cost Lyra. We've seen that segment with her on Raw. And I think they're going to do a Lyra versus Bayley program, which gives Becky Lynch the opportunity to, have that women's Intercontinental Championship really mean something. And I feel like they could go multiple directions with that than having Lyra Valkyria have the championship. That's just my opinion. I could be so wrong on all these predictions. This is the most unpredictable show that we've seen in a minute, but I'm going Becky. Moving into the World Championships, we have Tiffany Stratton defending the Women's World Championship against Jade Cargill. I think Jade Cargill, if they really want to make her like that big star, that big player, because they've yet to pull the trigger for her yet. So if they really want to do it, I think this is the exact place that they should do it. Tiffany Stratton has had great opponents for her reign and great defenses. But her championship reign, in my opinion, has been kind of boring, or just as a champion. I wouldn't say championship reign, but her being a champion and her personality as a champion has been quite boring to me. So I think they should switch it up a little bit. And I do think that Jade Cargill will win here. When Naomi had the Money in the Bank briefcase, I for surely thought that she was going to cash in here. But I kind of like that they did something different, did the unpredictable. So I'm going with Jade Cargill to become the new Women's World Champion. Next, we got Naomi defending the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky in a triple threat match. I think this may be one of the more easier matches to predict. I think that Naomi will retain her championship here. I feel like if she just cashed in just to lose it at her first title defense, and Triple H ain't really beating them allegations. So I think Naomi's going to retain here. I don't think this match will be better than the Bianca Rhea Io match, because that match was chef's kiss. But I think this match will be decent. Rhea Ripley, hopefully they can try to figure out what to do with her, because having her be in the main event for this long is kind of exhausting. I kind of want to see something different. Io, she could stay a little bit longer. She did just lose the title, but yeah, I'm going Naomi. Next up, we got a tag match. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. The Brawns. No Seth Rollins right now. I think maybe this was supposed to be LA Knight and Jay versus Bronson and Braun Breaker. But then what happened was Seth Rollins probably cut plans for that. And Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker absolutely destroyed Roman and Jay, especially Roman. Took that man's shoes off his feet. Took that man kicks. Bronson Reed is different. He's a different breed. And as much as I want to go with them to win after what they did, because I feel like they definitely should win this match, considering Roman Reigns is going to be gone after SummerSlam. But, it's whatever. I think Roman Reigns and Jey Uso are going to win. I'm going to play it safe. But yeah. All right, the match that I'm looking forward to the most out of any match on SummerSlam, it is Gunther defending the World Heavyweight Championship against the best in the world, CM Punk. Do I see Seth Rollins cashing on this match? Maybe. If I'm going off of what they're telling us, Seth Rollins is injured and he won't be back for a while, which makes me want to go with Gunther. I think a lot of people are picking Punk, and I feel like they're kind of disrespecting Gunther right now, and I feel like him beating CM Punk would make a lot of people take him seriously. I feel like Gunther's lost some ore over the past couple of months, especially with the Jey Uso storyline. But he has the title back. I think beating CM Punk would be perfect. If Seth Rollins comes back, then I do think CM Punk is going to probably be close to winning or wins, and Seth Rollins cashes in and, takes that moment away from Punk, continuing that storyline. Just kind of be confused on what they would do with Gunther moving forward. So that is why I'm going to go with Gunther to retain the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk. If Seth Rollins cashes in, then hey, Seth Rollins cashes in and he has another heist of the century. Next, we have the main event of the whole SummerSlam. What it comes down to, what we will be left seeing from SummerSlam. John Cena defended the Undisputed Championship against Cody Rhodes in a street fight match. Happy they added a stipulation to this. They really have an opportunity to revive from what happened at WrestleMania 41. Wasn't a bad match, just a bad ending. I think there will probably be some interferences or shenanigans from who, I don't know. Travis Scott. Let's hope not. Hey, kind of rhyme right there. You feel me? I really got my, I got my rhymes going on. But no. All seriousness though. As much as I think Cody Rhodes turning heel will be really, really cool, I don't think it is quite time yet for that. And I think that they're going to continue the John Cena retirement tour, especially with him being scheduled for a Clash in Paris. I don't really know what they'll be able to cook up that quick if he lost. And I think Randy Orton is going to get interfered in this match. And I think he's going to be the reason why Cody Rhodes does not win. And I think that'll give Cody something to do while John Cena could continue his championship reign and then have Cody Rhodes beat him, down the line. So yeah, I'm going with John Cena. It's been my predictions for SummerSlam. Please comment down your guys' predictions. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate all of you guys for spending your time listening to my predictions. Should be a great SummerSlam show. Yeah, subscribe. We're trying to build the channel up. I appreciate all of you guys for listening to my predictions. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.